Area 51, located in Nevada, is believed to be connected to secret aircraft and alleged recovered non-human technology, with former insiders claiming the site holds materials that were never meant to be seen by the public. The base officially appeared on government maps only decades after it was built. For years, its existence was denied while experimental aircraft were tested in complete secrecy. Workers were flown in on unmarked planes, sworn to silence, and warned that a single mistake could end their lives or careers. Trespassers approaching the perimeter are met with armed patrols, surveillance towers, and an invisible boundary that triggers immediate response. No public trials, no explanations, just removal. Declassified documents confirm advanced stealth programs were tested there, yet they explain only part of the secrecy. Testimonies from engineers and intelligence contractors describe materials with properties unknown to modern physics, objects that could not be traced to any nation on Earth. Despite official denials, the base remains active, expanding, and completely off-limits. Whatever is stored inside is important enough to justify total silence, permanent secrecy, and lethal force if necessary. And Area 51 continues operating under the assumption that some truths are too dangerous to ever be acknowledged. Snake Island, off the coast of Brazil, contains the highest concentration of venomous snakes on the planet, with estimates suggesting one deadly viper for every few square meters of land. The island is home to the golden lancehead, a snake whose venom is powerful enough to dissolve human tissue. Unlike mainland species, these snakes evolved in isolation, becoming faster, more aggressive, and far more toxic. The Brazilian government banned civilian access after multiple fatalities were recorded, including fishermen who accidentally landed on its shores and were later found dead on their boats. Only military personnel and authorized scientists are allowed brief visits, always accompanied by medical teams. Even researchers are warned that a single bite means death before evacuation is possible. Rumors persist of illegal snake trafficking and secret venom harvesting operations, driven by the venom's extreme value in black market medical research. Snake Island remains untouched, uninhabited, and deadly, a place where nature itself enforces the law without mercy. The Svalbard Global Seed Vault, located in the Arctic archipelago of Norway, stores backup copies of nearly every crop seed on Earth in preparation for global catastrophe. Buried deep inside a frozen mountain, the vault is designed to survive nuclear war, climate collapse, pandemics, and asteroid impacts. Its doors open only a few times per year, and access is restricted to a handful of authorized individuals. While officially described as a biodiversity insurance policy, critics point out the unusual level of security and secrecy surrounding its operations. Some seed deposits are classified, and the identities of all contributors are not fully disclosed. During recent geopolitical crises, emergency withdrawals were quietly conducted, suggesting real-world scenarios are already unfolding behind closed doors. The vault is not built for the present world, but for what comes after it, and its existence implies that global failure is not considered hypothetical, but inevitable. North Sentinel Island, located in the Indian Ocean, is home to one of the last uncontacted tribes on Earth, and approaching its shores is punishable by law. The Sentinelese reject all outside contact violently. Helicopters, boats, and drones have been met with arrows, spears, and coordinated attacks. Even after natural disasters, rescue missions were turned away under threat of death.
The Indian government enforces a strict exclusion zone, not only to protect outsiders, but to protect the tribe from modern diseases that could wipe them out within days. Several illegal attempts to contact the island ended in fatal consequences, including missionaries and fishermen whose bodies were never recovered. North Sentinel Island exists frozen in time, a reminder that some human societies survived by remaining invisible, and that intrusion is met with absolute resistance. The Vatican's secret archives, located within Vatican City, contain over 50 miles of documents, many of which are sealed away from the public for centuries. These archives hold letters from kings, records of excommunications, transcripts of secret trials, and documents that could alter the understanding of religious and political history. Access is limited to a small number of approved scholars, and even they are restricted to specific materials under constant supervision. Entire sections remain permanently classified. Conspiracy theories speak of suppressed gospels, evidence of extraterrestrial encounters, and knowledge deliberately hidden to preserve power structures. The Vatican insists the secrecy protects fragile history. Critics argue it protects uncomfortable truths, and until those doors fully open, speculation fills the silence. Poveglia Island near Venice is believed to be one of the most haunted places in Europe after serving as a mass burial site for plague victims and a psychiatric hospital. During the Black Death, thousands of infected bodies were burned and buried there. Centuries later, an asylum was built where patients allegedly endured brutal experiments under a doctor who later disappeared under mysterious circumstances. The island was abandoned, sealed off, and remains illegal to visit. Locals refuse to go near it, and boat captains avoid its shores entirely. Soil samples revealed that much of the ground is composed of human ash. Bells are reportedly heard from the empty tower, despite no functioning mechanism. Poveglia Island stands abandoned, not preserved, as if history itself decided the island should remain undisturbed. And every one of these places shares the same rule: access denied, not because they are empty, but because what remains inside was never meant to be fully exposed.
Lascaux Caves, located in southwestern France, contain prehistoric paintings over 17,000 years old. Yet the site was permanently closed after human presence began silently destroying them. Discovered in 1940, the caves revealed thousands of detailed images depicting animals, hunting scenes, and symbols that predate written language. The artwork was so well preserved that it was quickly opened to the public. Within years, the damage began. Human breath introduced carbon dioxide, moisture, and microorganisms. Mold spread across the walls. Pigments faded. Entire sections started to deteriorate beyond repair. Authorities shut the caves completely. Armed guards were placed outside. Entry became illegal under strict cultural protection laws. Even scientists are rarely allowed inside, and only under extreme conditions. Despite decades of study, the meaning behind many symbols remains unknown. Some figures appear abstract, intentional, and disturbingly advanced for their time, suggesting complex cognition long before modern civilization. Today, the public is allowed to visit only a replica built nearby. The original caves remain sealed in darkness. And inside, humanity's oldest messages are slowly vanishing, locked away not because they are dangerous, but because they are too fragile to survive being seen.